Hey guys, it's Devin from ComiKazees.
I'm Justin.
And today's video is going to be a duo video where we talk about the PayleeFest and WonderCon trailers of The Flash and Arrow. So let's get into it.
When I face off against the man in yellow, I won't make the same mistake twice.
You're gonna change the past.
Joe, I'm gonna save my mom.
Time is an extremely fragile construct. How many more people could die if your mother lives?
This is why you became the Flash, to put things right.
Barry, we have talked about this.
I know, and I'm done talking. You're not gonna pay for another man's crime. He's the man that killed my mother.
I know what you're thinking.
Do you?
We need your help.
We have the technology.
The Atom lives.
Take your last breath.
I'm the queen of this hive. I'll show you what it means to be stung.
Bees. Why did it have to be bees?
If I didn't know any better, I think that you were hiding something from me.
No help here.
What the frack?
What do Dr. Wells and the Reverse Flash have to do with each other?
They're the same person.
Anybody that knows about this is in a hell of a lot of danger.
I warned you not to mess with the timeline.
Hello, Cisco. I don't know anything anymore, especially who I can and can't trust.
The real end game is almost here. This is gonna be fun.
You can't stop me, Flash. And you never will.
So there goes the WonderCon trailer of The Flash 2015. You know, look into the rest of the season. I was super excited about it. I like where they're going. How do you feel about it, Justin?
I really liked it. Honestly, they gave out a lot of decent information, not insanely too much, but probably just above the right amount.
Like, yeah, just enough that has us like at the edge of our seat, almost levitating off our chairs, I feel. You know, a lot was shown. Reverse Flash, of course. Saw Bug-Eye Bandit, Grodd, everything, you know, Atom, a lot of crossovers. It's exciting to say and see this happen. Oh my god. What was your favorite part?
Definitely the scene where you see Grodd, Joe, and Barry in the same vicinity, in Grodd's lair. Because we've seen since basically episode 1, hints of Grodd. You see in the beginning, his cage being busted open after the explosion. Seeing a baby version of him a couple episodes later.
That was a cute baby.
Yeah, kind of cute baby Grodd. And when those two sewage inspectors come across him, maybe they die, maybe they don't, we don't know. And also when Eiling gets taken away, I don't think he necessarily killed him, honestly.
Yeah, because we see him in the trailer, like walking, but he looks like a zombie. Like he has
vaguely, yeah.
Because looks like he's mind controlled.
If you pause the frame right when like Grodd's face is close, you can see his glowing red eyes. Like in the comics, he hypnotizes and takes control of people. And also Joe's down there, and you hear the saying, "No help here." I was like, oh, perfect.
Personally, my favorite part, I have two of them. One was the Reverse Flash and Barry fighting as they went back in time, where we got to see Barry repping, you know, the White Circle logo the day he, you know, went to save his younger self. Which, even though we saw that in the Tricksters episode, I still loved it. And my favorite part, I'm so excited, can't wait to see, is when we see Firestorm, the Arrow, and Barry fighting against, you know, Eobard Thawne, Wells, Reverse Flash. It's gonna be intense. But with all that they've shown, what do you think is gonna happen like towards the end of the season? It's so close, 5 episodes left.
Right, and like for 5 episodes, all that information is pretty tight. So a lot of it is lots of is gonna happen in the next 3 episodes, without a doubt. The last episode, I'm not quite sure, because you see Wells in the pipeline locked up. You see Barry there standing right in front of him. He's standing up, he's on the wheelchair, so he knows that he is at least
Eobard Thawne.
Or at least the Reverse Flash. Maybe he explains why he did what he did. Barry's obviously not going to care. He's not.
He's mad.
But obviously, when does that take place? Is that before that big fight you see with the Flash, Arrow, and Firestorm, and maybe even some Atom in there, because we see some of him in the trailer too? Is that before? Is that when he discovers and he just traps him in there? Or is it after he gets his ass kicked from the big fight? Which he probably will get his ass kicked.
I personally hope that's not how it ends out, you know, with Wells being in the pipeline after the big fight. Because it'd be like, oh, here's the big fight scene that, you know, here's clips of it. But then the ending is just Wells in the pipeline, like, hey.
Yeah.
But I personally don't think that's going to happen. I know Justin doesn't either.
Yeah.
Because in one of the clips you see Wells pulling a Batman, falling off like a building and falling onto a car. So
That has to be close to the climax of that fight.
Yeah.
That they're all going to have.
maybe
Close to it, at least.
It's going to be crazy to see because, you know, The Flash coming back next week, 4 more episodes of Arrow, so lots going on. But Justin here is going to do the intro into the Arrow 2015 Paley trailer. So it's all yours.
Alright, so then we see the Arrow trailer, which shows basically Roy taking the rap for Oliver after he admits he's the Arrow, but like, no, I'm the Arrow, and they believe him a lot more because he did it in public more than anything.
But we're not going to, you know, ruin it for you guys. So we're going to show you in it in a second. So you ready for this? You
All right.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's show them.
Do you remember what I told you when I found out that you were the Arrow?
You told me I saved your life.
Now I get to save yours.
People are being murdered. Your days as the Arrow are finished. Roy Harper is in jail.
Somebody needs to protect this city.
What if there was someone else that could help?
So it's a team up.
High five!
I'm still trying to save you, son. I don't need saving. I'm gonna break Roy out of prison.
Everything I did, everything that happened has led me right here to this moment.
Take your rightful place as heir to the demon.
My brother's gonna kill you.
He's going to beg me. Birth and rebirth are violent acts. I am Al Sahib, Wari Al Ghul, heir to the demon, and you will obey. This only ends one way. This only ends one way.
Alright guys, so that was the Arrow PayleeFest trailer. I thought it was absolutely awesome. What did you think of it?
I thought it was amazing. You know, I felt like it was mostly based on Roy, and that was awesome. And then we saw, you know, a major Felicity moment with Oliver and Felicity about to do the yum yum. Thank you. About time. But it was great, man. You know, talk about it. I want to hear what you thought about it.
Alright, well, I personally thought it was just as much, as not less, of information given as the Flash trailer was. Like, you see Roy in prison, you see Oliver there together, and they talk, and he basically says, you saved my life once, and now I get to save yours.
That was deep.
That was a pretty good moment. Pretty good bonding moment between the two. And also, you see Felicity saying, well, the Arrow can't help, I know someone else who probably can't. And then you see the Atom, Ray, come into the play, and he's like, oh, must be a team-up time now. Alright, cool.
He's super excited. You can see him. He's like, a team-up? Yes!
Yeah, he's like a kid on Halloween.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, that scene was awesome. I mean, you see him a little bit of an action, but not much. Actually, the Flash probably showed more than anything of the Atom, which shows he's definitely coming to Central City.
Funny part is, Adam is on Arrow, and he doesn't even get as much fighting as he does on the Flash.
Right.
But hey, it doesn't matter because Adam's gonna get his own spin-off. So,
right.
But
that's true.
What was crazy, I think, was towards the end. When you see Oliver, like, I like when Merlin's talking, saying the Arrow's done, you know, Roy Harper's in jail. And then you see towards the end of the trailer where Oliver is like, I am El Saif, heir to the demon head, and you will obey. Who's that chick? Is it Talia Al Ghul, Nissa's sister? And the fact that he's even saying he's Al Ghul, like he's heir to the demon, is he gonna be, you know, the next Ra's al Ghul?
I don't, most likely, because they don't change their names. They're always Ra's al Ghul. Always. They don't like keep other name at all.
Yeah.
And if you notice in the Flash trailer that we showed you earlier, Oliver was in assassin's gear, like full on attire, the bow, arrow, everything was all League of Assassins. So that tells he probably will become the next Ra's al Ghul, or at least be admitted into the League of Assassins at one point. Because, like Roman said, Arrow's done. So that actually might be the done for now.
Like, here's the crazy thing too, that I never would have thought, you know, the Arrow would be the Ra's al Ghul. I never even thought Batman would do it, and Batman is the one who usually gets offered that choice. But if he does, it's crazy because now they found a way not to kill Ra's al Ghul because Ra's al Ghul is too big of a character to kill. They didn't kill Deathstroke or Merlin. You damn sure ain't gonna kill Ra's al Ghul. So maybe that's their way to stop Ra's al Ghul. Maybe Oliver does some good. I don't know, but I'm super excited. You know, there's 4 episodes left. A lot can go on. So
a lot definitely can go on, like for sure.
We
like,
gotta see.
We kind of have an idea what the ending might be like for the Flash, but we do not know what.
We have no idea
because they haven't really shown any like major spoiler. Because Wells in the pipeline, that just gives you a different like that's probably close to the end right there. But this is just like a bunch of footage from all the other episodes, pretty much close together. So we have no idea how it's going to end.
And then with the finales being, I think, I know Flash ends May 19th, so I think Arrow ends May 13th. Right? And we found out the finale, titles. One for the Flash being Fast Enough, and Arrow being My Name is Oliver Queen. So this is gonna be a lot to handle, man.
That could be a slight clue, because if he does become Ra's al Ghul by around that time, like the second or third to last episode, that could be a clue that he's just gonna say, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. I am Oliver Queen. I am not Ra's al Ghul.
But hey, a lot to talk about. We're super excited for the trailers. Flash and Arrow do come back next week. And some also news, they just casted, I forgot the actor's name, but they casted him as Killer Croc on the Suicide Squad movie. And Clint Eastwood's son, Shane Eastwood, is going to be playing, what's his name? Oh my god. He's going to be part of the Suicide Squad movie as well. So, just a lot to go on. I'm super happy about it. Oliver Queen, Stephen Amell is going to be Casey Jones, like I said, for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well.
That's going to be awesome to watch, without a doubt.
Oh, I remember. It just came to me. Steve Trevor. Shane Eastwood is going to be playing Steve Trevor. That is like Wonder Woman's /boyfriend / Justice League liaison. So, a lot's going on. We're super excited. You're going to see a lot more of these happening. So, super excited about that. But thank you guys. You guys were awesome for watching the trailers with us. And I'm going to let my friend Justin here close it out.
Alright, so my name is Justin, and you can call me HP, and I'm going to be doing my own videos. Some with Devin, some by myself. He is made DC, Flash, Arrow. I will collaborate with them on that as well. But I'm going to be doing the Marvel part of ComiKazees. For example, I will be doing a thing for Daredevil, first 1 or 2 episodes, and I'm not going to watch the whole series and then do a review. Yeah. No, absolutely not.
That would be horrible.
No, that would be a horrible thing to do, because I might slip and get something away if you guys haven't watched them all yet. So I will do Daredevil, and I will, without a doubt, doing Age of Ultron, which
actually we will be doing Age of Ultron.
Yes, okay, we will both be doing it.
We are going to be there May 1st.
Absolutely.
And 2nd. Probably 3rd.
Yes.
We got to take off from work. We work together.
Right. But honestly, like, here's the thing with Age of Ultron I want to talk about real quick. They are giving out a little too much information.
I know. I thought after the 3rd trailer it'd be done.
Yeah,
but we have like 6 trailers now.
Yeah, like at least 3, maybe even 4 trailers, like 3 TV spots. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the animation and it all looks great, but it's just giving out too much information.
Yeah, I feel like
too much.
They're pulling a Spider-Man. Like when they showed so much of Spider-Man story,
right.
Like you're like, okay, I know what's happening.
And for the other Marvel fans out there, if you don't know, Spider-Man will be coming back to the Marvel universe.
Boom.
Marvel and Sony are working together to get Spider-Man into it, but the sad thing is, Andrew Garfield is not gonna be Spider-Man anymore.
He's sad. I'm on the fence, but I want to see a teenager play Peter Parker.
Right, because like he's like 20s, like mid-20s or something like that. But he was a pretty good Spider-Man.
He was good.
Better than the
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, yes, thank you. And another thing. Sorry. Oh yeah, another thing. There's rumors that I heard like Spider-Man might get like the spider armor from Iron Man, Tony Stark. That will be
Civil
an epic.
War status, baby.
Oh yeah, Civil War. That's when he's supposed to come into the universe. Definitely should be for the next Avengers movie, but he's rumored to come back for that, as is Black Panther, which
I'm super excited. I'm
excited for that.
The armor, his suit, is just badass.
The legendary actor who played, what was his name? Yeah, Jackie Robinson. I can't think of. I forgot the.
I think he did
actor's
James Brown.
name. James Brown. Yes,
he
did
James
that.
Brown as well. He plays every black actor, like every famous black guy.
Besides Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I can't wait for that. I'll be doing all those reviews, any other Marvel movies, including Ant-Man, which I will be doing that as well. And if you think about it, if you read the comics, the professor that created Ant-Man, he created Ultron in the comics. And I was like, dude, what the... you know, what's going on? Why is Tony Stark creating him? And it turns out they didn't want too many scientists in the Marvel movie. Because there's the professor,
Hank Pym.
Yeah, that's him. And then Tony Stark, he's not technically a scientist, he's just incredibly smart.
He's just a genius.
And then there's Bruce Banner, the Hulk.
And then Tony,
of course,
who's basically he's like a scientist of everything. He just
he's not
makes
like
all the toys.
Official scientist, but he's just like incredibly smart.
He's like the Batman to the Avengers. Like he pays for everything. He makes all the suits. He does
exactly.
All
and if you see one of the spots, he's like,
he says that
I'm not the boss or anything. I just make everything, design everything, make everyone look awesome. You know, I'm not the boss.
Thank you, Robert Downey Jr. for being awesome. But this is the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching so much. You know, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah. And if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet and ready for Justin, you know, to start doing his own videos, it's going to be very different from mine, and I'm happy to do this. We really enjoyed doing this, so this is awesome to do this duo video, so I can't wait to do more. You know, this is like our Flash and Arrow crossover. Right. But, you know, if you're new to the channel, haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also, follow us on Twitter at ComiKazees and just interact with us. Give us any ideas for a video you want to see, or just talk to us, because, you know, that's what we're here for. No matter if we're working, we'll find a way to sneak our phones there. Come on, we're teenagers. We live with our phones.
Yeah.
But, you know, thank you guys for watching so much. It really means a lot. Make sure, you know, you go follow Justin when he starts doing his stuff. And just spread the word. Join the Kamikaze Nation. You know, that's what we do. Right. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll let Justin close it out.
Alright, and I should release my first video within the first week or so. Depends. But my first video will either be on Daredevil, an older Marvel movie, or whatever I can think of, but I will be on the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we'll work on it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.